Hey, good morning, guys. Um, we've been talking about personal development and, um, getting our bodies right and elevating alleviating our story, alienating our story, elevating our state. Um, and I just thought it was pretty good to come up with um, a little bit of comedy relief, man. We're going into this weekend and we're trying to figure out, does this HDMI work, and does this and can I plug this in, and where should I go, and all that. And it's just kind of stressful. We've never done this before, and I like to laugh. I think laughter is the best medicine, and we don't do enough of it. And so there's a few impressions of life I have. Um, Whenever I'm down or something like that, I will coach myself as Sean Connery. I don't know if anybody knows who Sean Connery is, but if Sean Connery was to do a sales meeting or a training session or whatnot, first of all, Sean Connery plays in the Bond movies. Okay, so if you don't know who he is, I'm too old, you're too young. But if you're with me, say I. Okay, uh, Sean Connery. He plays in the Bond movies. He goes up to the gal and he says Bond, James Bond, and he ends up on a raft with her at the end of the movie. So I tried it once. I said, Ribble, John Ribble. The gal looked at me and said, Lost, get lost. It's amazing. I asked myself, what's he got that I don't have? A lot of it. Money. He has a lot of money, and money will cover up all of this. And I just think we go through life and we just don't laugh. Another guy that would have an impression of life about, if by the way, if Sean Connery was doing a sales meeting, he'd sound like quite a lot like this. And you can you can reach for success. Welcome to the Rock. You can have anything that you want if you focus like a laser beam. If Ronald Reagan was to do a coaching session or a sales meeting, he'd sound something like this. Well, I just don't know. Well, I have no, well, who the hell are you? Uh, if Mrs. Doubtfire was to do a meeting, wouldn't that be fun if Mrs. Doubtfire would show up at our meetings? Oh, that would be hilarious. Oh, no, dear. Oh, heaven forgive you if you do, dear. Oh, have a spot of tea. One number two, dear. One number two. Oh, don't worry about anything. Just focus. Just focus like a laser beam and you could get there. Oh, just have your. Oh, oh, dear. Don't be sad. Don't be sad. Focus. Focus. Pretend you're a success already. Pretend you've already got it. That's what Mrs. Deadfire would say, dear. Oh, yes. Don't worry. Yes, yes. Oh, first day as a woman, I've already got hot flashes. How many have ever been to an airport? You go through the airport, man, isn't that a stressful event? The first thing they call it when you walk in, it's a terminal. You go, when you go through a terminal, man, don't you think they diagnose some other things as terminal? You're about to get on a 300,000-pound plane and go 35,000 miles in the air. And then the captain comes across and says, ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Don't worry, we'll be traveling at 35,000 feet. And by the way, we're leaking some fuel out the back, so if we experience a little turbulence, it'll be okay. We hope that you enjoy the rest of the flight and pay attention to the safety instructions. And I'm thinking, safety instructions? Why is there safety instructions on a plane? If it crashes, generally speaking, it's over. So flotation device. My seat's going to come with a flotation device. Now, I usually fly in restricted, and I'm so big, guys. I'm so big that it's really restricted back there. I mean, you sit in these little chairs. I mean, I don't know if you've ever done it, but I'm just trying to get us in a good state for tomorrow, guys. I'm trying to get my mind in a happy, in a joyful place. I hope this is doing something for you. But when I went through the airport one time, they said due to they said women with rather small children. I got confused. I was a large child when I was a kid. I'm like, what does that mean? And then they say, we'll now begin the pre-boarding procedure. I've traveled in a lot of airports. We'll now begin the pre-boarding procedure. What does that mean? You get on before you get on the plane? Um, and then they charge you for bags. Isn't it something? They don't want you traveling with clothes, I guess. They're helping clothing manufacturers out. But they charge you for bags now. The ticket used to be here's your bag, but now they figured, hell, let's charge them an extra 50 for that bag. So I travel naked most of the time. it's a lot more fun, and you get people's attention. Scares the hell out of people. Try it sometime. No kidding, no kidding, kidding. They'll arrest you. It happened. So it just laugh, guys. We need some laughter, man. It's exciting to be alive, isn't it? It's exciting to be alive. Yeah. I was born in a family of 10, and if you haven't had instant milk, you have not lived. Oh my gosh, you've not lived. I used to think about instant milk when I was a kid. Wasn't it wet once? I mean, my God, it sucked. It's just, if you've never had it, you just need to go get a box of it. I think it's called Carnation now. Go get a box of it. Add a little water to it, and you'll understand what the hell I'm talking about. It's sick. We lived in a 3-bedroom home, 10 kids, bunk beds in the dining room, bunk beds in the living room. I mean, it was. We had no basement, so just imagine a little 3-bedroom bungalow with 5 girls, 5 boys. I mean, it was like the friggin' Brady Bunch. I mean, the stories I could tell you. I mean, just how my mother would say things like, "For crying out loud, Jonathan." I never understood what for crying out loud meant. I thought she was giving me an award. Um, it was. I, to the third place goes. Or she would say to me, I was kind of a stupid kid. She'd say, Johnny, how many times do I have to tell you? Well, one. How many times is this, Mom? Because it's probably going to be a few more. But I want you to really focus on laughter and bringing us into a better state. If for instance, if Jimmy Stewart was doesn't he just sound so nice when he tells a story? He It's a wonderful world. Yes, it is. Virginia, yes, Virginia, there really is a Santa Claus. Every time, look, every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings. And just my luck, I get an angel named Clarence. Jimmy Stewart could tell a story just like anyone. And then if you have, we got to do this one. Well, did I mention I'm really, 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 really rich? I write a lot. Not always, but write a lot. It's going to be big league. This weekend is going to be huge. It's going to be massive. It's going to be massive. It's going to be great again. Great, great, great. Can I tell you? It's going to be huge. Are you ready to tap into your inner self? Are you ready? Are you ready to go? I'm ready to go. Are you? I am ready. Are you ready this weekend? I'm ready. Let's do this. Let's attack it. Let's go after it. Let's get it. Let's make ourselves great again. Shall we? Let's type into our unleash that power within. I know. I do all the time. That's kind of why I look like this. Because I'm so great. It's just, but did he mention I'm great? The pose, what we're doing is just, we don't know. Could work, could not. But hey, what the hell? We ain't got nothing to lose. We're just going to try it. So, I'm with you. Unleash that power within, guys, man. I hope this has brought just a smile to your face, a little bit of laughter, man. I just think you guys rock. You guys are awesome. So Man, when you think about the stuff that you have been through, man, if it's, you know, when in April of '08, for instance, my mother-in-law, she drove her car through my living room, literally. And then she was diagnosed with Alzheimer's. Well, that was fun. And then the cops said, we're taking your car away. And I thought, great. I had to take that woman everywhere. She's just sitting in the back of the car. Where's my car? Where's my car? Where's my car? I'm like, it's been gone for 8 months, Mom. Let's not try to use much of that brain. You ain't got much left, Mom. But she would say things like, I want to go home. So you get her to take her back to her house. And she says, I'm done with this. But then one day, she got dressed in her birthday suit, walked out the house, and nothing but her socks. You know, when you think about you just you, it's amazing when you think about the stuff that you go through. The stuff, it'll either make you laugh or it'll make you stronger. You know, you just got to pick yourself up by the bootstraps and say, "Man, I can't believe I've done this. I can't believe I've been there. I've made it 50 years on this earth, and I haven't killed anybody yet." It's just think about it. Think about how strong you are because you're not in prison. I mean, just think about it. When I hear people go postal and they go into a mall, you ever had this? They go into a mall and they shoot a bunch of people. Sad, tragic, and they say the reason he did it is he got fired from McDonald's. I mean, if that's the worst thing that can happen to you, I have no idea. But I mean, I have a list. Oh my gosh, I have a list that's longer than my waistline, and that's pretty big, you know. But I'm losing weight. I'm losing weight. Yep. I took a shower this morning and my feet got wet. It used to be like an umbrella, but now I'm actually seeing the feet. It's a good thing when you look down and you can see your feet. My gosh. When they say this weight don't happen overnight, I beg to differ because I woke this up this morning and this was all here. You know, I told my wife the other day, I have 6-pack abs. They're just in a cooler. I said, I'm a thin guy wrapped in a fat man's body. I'm really thin on the inside. Once you get to know me, you'll see I'm a really thin guy. And I'm a picture of health. I'm a picture of health. And I have hair. It's just on the inside. It hasn't come out yet. I work from the inside out. So, I just wanted to make you laugh. I just wanted to bring joy into your life. Man, we've been focused so much on this, unleash the power within, and it's great. And I'm so pumped. But I just wanted to coach you in some laughter, man, and we're all real. We all go through our constitutionals in the morning. We all scratch where it itches. We all put our pants on the same way. I put mine on right leg first. If I put mine on left leg first, I'd fall over. We're all just soldiers marching through, man. And I just thought I'd break up the monotony today from the dating sites on this, the people wanting their soulmate. Hell, my gosh. Go ahead and get married if you want to be just as miserable as I have been. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But my gosh, people are so after, they think this is going to complete them. And I'm like, just get complete in yourself, man, because you have no idea. And for all you married people, say I. As Tony would say it, say I. I just love you guys. I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. And I hope this has brought a smile to some of your faces, man. Even if you think I'm just a friggin' nut. I am a nut. I just hope I'm screwed onto the right friggin' bolt. But I have to do this. This is how I keep my state in a joyful attitude. I read books. I'm a positive thinker. I believe I am a success. Already. Doesn't matter what is in my bank account or what isn't. in my bank account. I find sometimes my money. How many have ever found your money and your time are in two different zones? It's like I've been talking to people that are 12 hours apart, and I just figured that out. I just thought, my gosh, that's kind of like years ago before I lost everything. I had a lot of money, but I had no time. Now, especially now with COVID, I have a lot of time. I just don't have any money. It's in a different time zone. How many feel that? It's just like, so if you can laugh in the midst of it. My friend, Kyle Maynard, has no arms and no legs, and yet he's a collegiate wrestling champion. Baffles the brain. Baffles the brain. Because he wrote a book called No Excuses, and he said, he had to find new ways to win. And this is how I do. This is how I cope, man. I find something to make me laugh. Yeah, I just find the joy in life. No matter what we go through and no matter what we face, you are amazing. You are amazing, and you have greatness down on the inside of you. Tap into it this weekend. I would recommend that you go through and you write some goals down though, and what you want to get out of this. Really, specifically goals. And that's all I'm going to say about developing personally. And again, don't get addicted to personal development. Get addicted to developing personally. My name is Jonathan Ribble. If you ever want to laugh, if you ever want to cry, if you ever want to think, give me a call. I'll help you in any way I can. You guys rock. I love you. We're pumped. We're fired up. I'll see you.